Hi, this is Kevin Bird coming to you live from Stockton, California, owner of Stockton Mobile Notary Service. And today I have the pleasure of interviewing a good friend of mine and a new team partner, Mike Maloney of Premier Estate Planning, located in Arizona. And we have some great information to share with you. How you doing today, Mike?
I'm fantastic, Kevin. Thanks for having me today.
Great. Well, Mike, I know you have some information we like to share to the public. So let's just give them a few nuggets of what they can expect if they log on to one of your weekly Zoom calls or book a one-on-one consultation with you to learn more about estate planning. Can you give us a quick summary of what a living trust is and what you guys do?
Well, absolutely. First things first, we are all about education. So if anybody chooses to elect attending our estate planning 101 meetings every Wednesday, or if you choose to just have a one-on-one consultation, please know it's not about you implementing any planning. It's about you getting education on what the problems are that estate planning documents address. And I'll just give you a little preview here. If something bad happened to you and you got real sick or in a bad accident, most people listening to us today, Kevin, they don't have any documents. Not only do they not have them in place, but they're also not on record with all of the firms that people are doing their money business with. And I'm talking about 401k and IRA custodians, banks, brokerage firms, insurance companies. People today do not have legal documents on file with their financial firms, relieving financial firms of liability for allowing a spouse, adult child, business partner, or another family member or friend. They have no documentation on file with their firms, allowing people to make financial and medical decisions when we become incapacitated. The first planning issue that estate planning documents address is the succession needed to handle both your financial and medical decisions if you're incapable of doing so. And I want to make sure everybody's hearing me. This is not a death issue. So having beneficiaries on your accounts or having assets titled with joint tenants with rights of survivorship or community property with rights of survivorship, it doesn't provide any relief if you should become incapacitated and you don't have financial, medical powers of attorney, as well as a revocable trust. Right? By the way, Kevin, you asked me to give a quick explanation of what a revocable trust is. It is simply a contract of somebody's instructions on how they want their money and property and business assets handled while competent, if incapacitated, and what they want done with those assets when they're no longer living. It's also a way to take title to your assets and property. And what we'll do during this educational webinar is we will dive very deep and you will hear all of the details about what a trust is, what problems it solves, how it works, and we'll also discuss costs for planning, Kevin.
Okay, great, Mike. One question I always come across with my clients is, do they need an attorney to prepare these type of documents for them?
Well, the answer is no. People are able to go to an attorney if they wish, or they're able to use legal document services like ours. And again, the name of our firm is Premier Estate Planning. And there's another legal document service that I know you're well aware of. It's called LegalZoom. I would say we're a similar process to working with those folks. So the answer is no, you don't need an attorney if you don't need advice. If you just need education, we're a fantastic resource for that. And you're also going to find that our pricing for a complete estate plan is very favorable compared to going directly to a law firm.
I'm glad you mentioned that because recently I have talked with 3 people that I've done notary service for that were doing a living trust. And once we completed, I asked if they didn't mind if they tell me how much they paid, and it ranged from 3,000 to 4,200
Yes,
from what they paid with an attorney, and I know yours is much less expensive than that.
we could be less, but I want to even bring up with the attorney fee, even that $3,000 fee, Kevin. Many people are surprised to learn that that $3,000 fee to somebody like ourselves or an attorney today is probably 10 to 20 times cheaper in cost than using the existing estate plan people have in place now, which is either nothing or just using the last will and testament.
Okay, great. So how can people find out how to log on to your weekly Zoom call, or even book a one-on-one private consultation with you and your company?
Well, they're going to be able to have a link that they should be able to see along with this video that'll direct them either to our weekly webinar that is at 3 or 6 p.m. Pacific, or you're also going to have a link available to schedule a complimentary consultation with us directly. So the choice is yours. And please remember, the consultation is not only complimentary, it's all education, and there's nothing else happening on this call but that.
Okay, great. So I know we talked about a bonus for people that are watching this video. Now, if they mention they saw this video with Stockton Mobile Notary, myself, Kevin Bird, I understand you have a special bonus for that.
We've got something very cool because people always ask, Mike, where am I going to keep these documents after I have them signed and executed? Well, you're going to keep your paper copies. We have a beautiful binder, and you might put that in a home safe or on the shelf at your home office. But what we're also going to do is we're going to give you a vault that can store all of your estate planning documents, and it's stored electronically in the cloud so that your successors, when you give them access via password, they can get a hold of your documents no matter where they're living. It's also a way to stay organized with making sure that your family members know where your financial accounts are, personal mementos that you might want to leave in this vault, personal mementos like videos that you leave as a goodbye to your family. All sorts of items can be stored and kept in this vault, and it's something that we provide you complimentary for the remainder of your life. So
there it is, folks, but don't hesitate to move. We're going to just extend this bonus until, let's say, the end of the year. So you mentioned
that's
you saw
fair.
this on the video with Stockton Mobile Notary. Mike will take good care of you. One other thing, Mike, you mentioned successor trustees. I know you do something that attorneys don't usually do for your clients free of
Yeah,
charge.
right. Most firms don't do part of the planning fee that our clients pay us after we've put the documents in place, done all the work for them. We also suggest that our clients get their family members together ahead of any problems, ahead of an incapacitation, ahead of their death, and we will provide your whole family with what we call successor education. And that's just letting the family members who are going to handle your affairs when you can't, we're giving them a practice run on the steps they need to take so that they can effectively move into position and handle your finances and your medical decisions for you. Whether you're competent, excuse me, not whether you're competent, you're going to handle those affairs, whether you're incompetent, and then, of course, what's going to happen as far as estate settlement when you're gone. So the successors get a dry run, and they feel very good about knowing how to handle affairs when it comes time for them to step in and do it.
Fantastic. Okay, so you heard it there, folks. Let's get on this Zoom call. If you watching this video and you don't see the link, feel free to give me a call at 209-649-5531, and I will get you hooked up with Mike and his company to take care of you and your loved ones. And so you have a very blessed afternoon, and hope to see you on that Zoom call. Mike, it's been a great pleasure. I thank you for giving me your time today, and hopefully we can educate the public get them going on this.
I'm looking forward to it, Kevin.
Have a great day.
You too.